My name is Joe Albright. I'm the Food and Beverage Director and Executive Chef at Purgatory Ski Resort. Well, we went mushroom foraging on the backside of the resort here. One of the things that's really special to a lot of the chefs that I've hired and myself is to be able to find local ingredients, and there's nothing more local than the mushrooms here. They're some of the best in the world, hands down. It's been actually really nice because it's so close. We'll use stinging nettle from the mountain as well, and other, greens. I think we used 50 pounds of mushrooms at the mushroom dinner, and if we would have purchased them from someone, it would have been about $1,400. The patches that we're visiting are at such a high altitude that they grow a lot slower. Often the smaller ones are more aromatic and they are a little bit more toothsome. It's pretty fun to be able to harvest them in so many different stages of their growth, be able to play with them at each different stage. Like the small ones are great for pickling and the bigger ones are great for sauteing and whatnot, but they all are top quality, some of the best ingredients we get to use all year. To know about mushrooms, I mean, humans don't even know a lot about mushrooms. We're still figuring out how they send messages across vast fields using mycelium and enzymes to push different, responses. That's why it's so interesting to harvest a mushroom and then go back to the patch and observe what happened after you harvested some. Do more come up? Do they all kind of disappear, so to speak? I've had people tell me that they've walked past a patch, not seen anything. On their way back out, they walk back and there's mushrooms. One of the reasons I got into the culinary field and went to school for hospitality management is because of all the different things you can do during the day, from interacting with the guests all the way down to going out and foraging and getting your hands in the earth sort of thing. But it's a pretty magical place to be able to commute to restaurants using a chairlift or a snowmobile, and the snow is awesome. And then to have so many employees that are just so excited just to be here. Just to be a part of these huge mountains, and some of them come here and have never seen snow. So being able to introduce people not only to snow, but that we get to make, top-notch French food up at the bistro, and, really fun grab-and-go food at Powder House that's a lot like home cooking. Those sort of things are really exciting for all of us, and I think they make my day go a lot quicker. There's nothing more sustainable than going and finding and foraging. I don't really think a lot of folks really understand how aggressively we're trying to move towards making this place have a smaller footprint. Part of our mission for food and beverage is to make it so that we haul half the trash that we did last year. And so we're spending tens of thousands of dollars on reusable, recyclable, and things that most folks wouldn't expect from a cafeteria. We're going to be changing the way that a cafeteria kind of is envisioned and making it so there's far less waste. I think Dave is pushing us in a great direction, and sometimes him and I have meetings and that's all we talk about is sustainability, how we can change it, and how we can make it so it's sustainable not only for the environment but for the person that works here.